Go.
Right, welcome to Stage Talk with myself, Joe, Jermaine, Dan Bastic, and Jack Fulburn. It's a new segment on the Off the Script Bodybuilding Media channel. And yeah, guys, we're going to be reviewing the Tampa Pro that just went. So what do you guys think? We're going to start with the 212. So let's go.
That was a good intro. That was a lot.
That was much better.
There you go.
Proper show me up, Joe. Fuck's sake.
Right, mate.
Right, shall I pull up NPC News?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, get up if you can get the picture of the top 5 up.
Yeah.
I don't think.
You don't think?
I don't think Derek Farnsworth placed in the top 5. However, I'll give him an honourable mention because this guy's 50 years old. If you haven't seen the pictures, like conditioning, you can't fault him.
Yeah, it looks crazy.
His legs are incredible as well. To be still doing what he's doing at 50 years old, especially for like a white guy as well, who's not blessed with like full muscle bellies like a Dexter, for example.
Yeah.
So like if you check the list now on the right hand side, he came 9th. It's on the right now. So if you look at the list, you've got some great names in that 212 list. You've got people like Santi Aragon placing 8th. Obviously, Santi's come up from the classic division. It's potentially going to take him a couple of years to get back because he used to be a decently sized guy, but then he pursued the classic division. Now I think it's going to take him a few years again to get back to 212.
Let's go pull up a picture of Santi.
Oh, mate, you've got to get this down next time.
What are you doing?
Shut up! The pressure. There we go.
What pressure?
So Santi, let's have a look at his pictures. Come on, Instagram. There you go. Yeah. So
but in that shot, I don't know about Dan. I think you mentioned this. The lighting doesn't seem that great there.
No.
We
whole show.
He looks very soft there, and I don't believe he looked like that for like maybe on the day it was a bit of a mess up, but
yeah. I agree.
He definitely was off, but I found the lighting for the whole show was terrible.
Like go on his front lap there, Joe. Jermaine.
This one here. Can you see, you guys see this? This one.
Open it.
I've got it up already. Can you not see it?
We can't see it.
Right. Let's figure this out really quick. I'll just open it in a new tab.
Open it in a new tab.
Yeah. Well, that's helpful.
That's fantastic.
Fuck's sake. That's not great, is it? Fuck's sake.
Oh, man.
I know it's 212, but he's not that small. Jeez.
Fuck me, dude. Oh, God. I might leave, to be honest.
Yeah, we're not doing good on these. Let's give me some more. Okay. I think
that is very washed out. That's not just the lighting. So like we can see there that he's missed the mark quite a bit there.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Whereas if you go potentially to the top 5.
Let's have a look at the top 5.
I do think, as the whole show, the lighting was pretty shit.
So
comparisons.
Are we better off just going on Instagram and going cellulose?
Well, that's exactly what I told Jermaine to do.
I could do that.
All bodybuilders without borders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
So you'll have to scroll down for 212. Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going. Jesus. He's been posting a lot over the past few days.
He's been on an absolute mad one.
Yeah, Jesus.
Talking of 212, did you see that update from Keon Pearson?
Yes.
Cool.
Nutty update.
Yeah, but what do you think of the side test?
Of what?
key on side chest.
He hits it like classic side chest.
He needs to stop it.
Yeah. Like it's a very sort of just like these, but so does George Peterson.
Yeah, I don't think it looks that bad.
I
Personally.
still like his side chest.
You not like it?
No. You
No,
know,
I don't mind it.
I don't know.
It doesn't show like much muscularity for a side chest pose.
He has been working clearly on his posing to an extent though, because obviously he's now got a wealth of more poses that he wouldn't have been hit. So I think there's obviously going to be a bit of a crossover with him with classic, because that's what he's known for the past 3-4 years or more. But I think as a debut for 212, he was stellar in my opinion. I thought he looked really, really good.
Potential. Well, obviously this is the top 4. Aaron Clark coming in 4th.
What did we think of Aaron Clark? Because he previously had been in the Open, which
Yeah.
might ruin his physique a little bit, chasing size.
It still sort of does. You can tell it's still there a little bit, Dan.
A lot better.
I think I really like him. I used to be a big fan of his back when he was down in the 212 previously, before he pushed up.
Yeah.
Like conditioning was great, but you can still see that time period when he pushed up in the Open it has affected his midsection. You can see it.
Yeah.
There's still some distension.
Ignoring that, he was nails. Look at his from the back. Keep going.
His leg there. Jeez.
Yeah, separation. Is that even a good shot? No, he's mid shot
No.
there.
Well, that spread's pretty good. Yeah.
I'm sure he was a lot harder than that.
Again, there'll be angles that you'll see. Like, I'm sure if we find any iPhone footage from like off stage, he'll look a lot better. But I think he did look good. But you can definitely tell from the midsection that he's pushed.
And like that's him coming off a long time sort of off the stage as well.
Yeah.
Potentially it's just going to take him a little bit longer to get back into, because if you take time off the stage, it does take a while for you to sort of get back to that stage condition. It's just spending a little bit more time there. I don't know if he's doing any more shows this year, but it'd be really good to see him, what he can do then the rest of the year.
Yeah, sure.
And then you got obviously 3rd place, Derek Osland. I think that potentially it doesn't look like in that shot. It looks great there, but his condition wasn't as good as 1st and 2nd.
No, I noticed especially in the front lat spread, he was pretty much holding a large film. On the abs, he looks good.
Yeah.
You can tell really from the back in the hamstrings and stuff like that.
Just focusing on the like positivity side of it, though, you can see how much he's improved from last year.
Oh yeah, sure.
Massively.
Leaps and bounds for sure.
He was way too small, and you can see I know this year he's really dedicated himself to getting a hell of a lot stronger, and you can see the weak as well. If you look from the back,
that's a great shot there for him.
Looks sick. That's
his
pretty
his front
overwhelming.
lat spread is his best shot.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think he wins that for
No,
anyone else. I think he beats George in that.
for me, his best shot is his front relaxed.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
I don't think they'll have it there, though, will they?
Yeah, this is just the mandatories. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pushing
back on Aaron Clark as well. He's a lot more competitive, like from the back and from the side shots, because you can't notice the tension as much and the blockiness from pursuing that size in the Open.
Yeah, I think it's the issues that like people will have will probably stand out a lot more when you stood next to George, for example, because you could tell he's come from Classic.
Yeah,
how like he's very good at showcasing how tight he is through the
midsection.
Apparently, he struggled to make the 212 limit as well.
Really?
Yeah.
He looks very clean. He didn't blow any of his lines. He doesn't look. It doesn't look like he's struggling at this weight at all. It looks comfortable for George. Yeah.
But I don't with with Derek, I'm not sure how old he is. I don't think he's that old.
No.
So
he's got a young face.
The progress he's made in the past year, and it's evident with how to start for him, you know.
Yeah.
If he carries on making progress like he has, who knows? Because like some of those shots are like awesome, and potentially maybe if he was a little bit harder, but like we said, his front shots are outstanding. That's a good shot for him. His most muscular is really good as well.
Yeah.
So
I actually don't think he has a bad shot.
And if you look at it,
very well balanced, isn't he?
If you look at it proportion-wise, as a structure and as a frame, he's a lot bigger than Bo Lewis in this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't really know. Like maybe potentially being a little bit harder, he could take that, because in that shot right there, he's a lot wider than him. His legs are better than him. It's just potentially Bo Lewis is a bit harder.
I wouldn't want to
see that way.
I wouldn't want to see Bo Lewis hard.
You might poke the judge's eye out, man. It's crazy.
Oh dear.
Talking about Bo Lewis, you know, he's made leaps and bounds this fucking year.
Well, he's no spring chicken. I think he's quite he's one of the older guys on the stage there, I think.
Yeah. But he brought it.
Oh yeah.
42.
I think
42.
Very good.
42. So.
Boom.
Like his condition's great there. I think he's never. I don't think he's ever going to be the biggest on there though. Like you can just see from his frame that he's not the biggest.
Yeah.
But like he really brought condition there. Honorable mention for the size of that absolute python he's rocking there. But in all seriousness, throughout his prep, I was concerned with like how much it would take away from his physique, because that's all anyone ever said was, "Have you seen that? Have you seen that?" And like it's the first thing you'd look at, but it hasn't. Like he looks awesome on stage, and it hasn't affected his placing at all.
No.
You know, to take second here is an awesome like place, you know.
But they have done something about that, because it looks a lot smaller than his other posing trunks.
Do you know what? It's good that he chose that colour over any other colour.
Yeah.
Oh my, everything was thought about. The colour and even the cut of the posing trunks is all designed to make it look smaller.
Yeah. If he was wearing the same colour as George's, it'd have been rather distracting.
Yeah.
Be like a fucking aubergine. Dan, you love a bit of aubergine, lad.
Yeah. Yeah, so should we take a more in-depth look at the winner?
George.
Winner.
And then obviously if you look at George.
There he is.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like if you skip on, because that doesn't do his condition any justice there, really. But see, go back to his side shot. His side chest is weak. Like I don't like it when they bring their forefront arm all the way back like that. I
get why he's done it though. I think I get why he's done it.
I think it looks good on George.
It does. It's the Arnold side chest.
Yeah.
It is.
Because his chest is so thick.
Yeah.
Got the chest, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a way for him to show up some of the other people he's against. He's just, you know, he's got the tools in the shed. He's just trying to show it off, I guess. I can see that. But yeah,
probably just because we're not used to really seeing it that often from non-classic competitors. You know, I like it. Look at the format in the chest. Crazy.
Yeah, very thick through the chest. Yeah.
Waist.
Yeah, what waist? It's not there.
He's kept his classic waist.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
One of the best backs in bodybuilding as well.
Game over.
Sure. Yeah, lights out.
Game over. That
looks like the back of someone who's a lot bigger.
Yeah.
It's
if you just saw that picture, you'd think, you know, fucking hell, that's an open guy right there.
Well, it doesn't look as impressive until you put it next to somebody else.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, for sure.
That shot's crazy.
For him to be like in the running for an Olympia, I think like this has been me being very critical. but his upper body is fantastic.
Yeah.
Lower body.
Little bit more quad. I think
Yeah.
his hams are pretty good. A little bit more quad, because his upper body's so good, it just overshadows it a little bit.
Yeah, it feels like he sort of thins out muscularity-wise towards his knee.
Especially the knee, yeah. So I don't know whether that's potentially an injury. I don't know.
Or genetic, or...
You got to think he's been basically forcing himself down to a certain weight for a long period of time, you know. And this is just his, like, you know, he's had one fucking season, well, half a season really.
I was going to say, I think he's excellent there, and he looks very packed. But looking at him there, he doesn't look like a short guy, and he's one of the 212s. To me, if he wants to move forward, I think he needs to go in the open. He wants to really push his physique to the boundaries that it could be. He just looks like he's got a lot of room to grow.
Yeah. I watched an interview he did with Ron Harris on muscular development, and he said that, to be honest, this peak for him was he could have come in more full, and he felt that, like, they didn't push it nearly as much as they could have because they were so focused, just bringing them in tighter than everyone else. So from the sounds of it, it sounds like he can fill out a lot more. That might be more in the lower body. I'm not sure, but he definitely has a bit more room.
What would you guys say for the Olympia?
That's what I'm saying. So let's put it this way.
Or push fullness a bit more?
Well, let's put it this way. That right now against like a Derek Lunsford. Yeah. Like how does that fare?
If Lunsford doesn't bring his A game,
well, that's the thing. If Lunsford keeps bringing a soft physique, that's going to show it up.
Yeah, for sure.
Every time.
So
the whole reason I won last year was because he was soft.
Yeah. So I think the coming in hard as nails like he has may do him some favors. But you know, it's a fine line, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, do you push the full? Like, realistically, his upper body couldn't be any fuller there. No way.
Yeah.
Like, look at the bicep. Look at the bicep separation between two heads. Like, that's bursting.
Yeah.
So
striations going through there. Yeah. Very nice.
Like you said, it might just be a matter of a couple of years of hammering away at the legs, you know?
Yeah.
But God, his upper body is so dominant in this pose. You can really see it.
I don't like his abs and thigh.
I think as soon as you turn his quads to the front,
and have him standing straight on.
Yeah, once his quads turn all to the front, he flattens out in terms of his leg thickness. I can see that for sure.
Depends on the detail of his serratus.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd have him hit one arm overhead and hit the shot from the side.
I'd prefer that. I think I prefer that.
Don't know. I'm sure they thought of these things though. These are pro bodybuilders. I'm sure they've tried every which one way that's possible.
Yeah, he's not just throwing it up for a laugh because he feels like it.
Guys, they know what they're doing at the end of the day. Don't
That's nice.
That is nice. I like that shot.
But I know what you mean, but I'd rather him just have both of his legs like his left leg is.
Yeah.
But
if he did the ab and thigh the way he does his most muscular with his leg placement, I think he'd add a lot more to his physique.
Yeah, I agree. Bouncing
in that pose.
His upper body looks like he's just cut that off of a.
But we are fucking nitpicking. Right? He looked fantastic. So
he did. Yeah.
Looked absolutely. Do you want to move on to open?
Yes.
Yeah, we can do open. Scroll up. Let's have a look.
So obviously these are mostly the open competitors.
Yeah. Just so people can.
Just do it. That is look at the waist there.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
That's half his forearm.
Yeah.
That. That's how tight his waist is. Insane.
But yeah, heading into the show, obviously, you know, Ian and Hunter were the forefronters, you know, at the forefront of everyone thinking about the show.
Yeah, for sure. This is what everyone was looking at pre-show.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dan, how many of his updates and pictures have you saved on your Instagram?
Of his?
Yeah, I've saved so many of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
Insane.
Like, I don't know why he inspired, like, his physique. I see it and I'm like, that is it.
Yeah, I agree. I'm really, really about this physique. It looks incredible. Incredible.
Do you think he's got
I don't like that though. I don't like that. The way he hits his front double.
I do.
His arms are too out. Like he doesn't crunch in on his arms at all.
I think he could crunch in a bit more, but his arms are so big.
Like yeah, he couldn't bring him in anymore if he tried though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
He's sort of got the Evan Santopani syndrome with the tan taken away slightly from his physique.
But I don't think it did on stage.
I think on stage, his tan did him favours, I think.
I think on stage, there's no way of knowing because the lighting was shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Tan did or not. But I definitely believe he looked better paler.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had him under the Toronto Pro lighting last year that Hadi was on.
Oh.
Can you imagine?
Or like the Korean production, like the Monster.
Oh, the Monster Zim, yeah. That'd be insane. Walking out.
It's worth doing that show just to get that video.
Yeah.
Like the video of their production was class. I've heard rumours that same production company are working for the Olympia this year.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I can't remember where I heard it on, but I definitely heard of that. So, are we skipping straight to second place now, or
we'll try back after this?
Yeah, well, I just wanted to see what Ian was like here, but I think on his own he looks pretty good.
What to me, he was a lot better on the night show.
Yes, he improved massively.
A hell of a lot better.
Yeah, for sure. So this was just way too flat. And it was that the tan was
shit.
It was really not good.
A really weird look as well. His hamstrings, his quads were really like separated. His glutes, glutes were non-existent.
Yeah, and look at his upper body.
Look at his face. Look at his face there.
Yeah,
he is absolutely demoralized.
He looks very uncomfortable.
You can tell that he knows he's miles off.
You can see his chest as well, how flat it is.
Yeah.
Like you compare his chest there
parts, right?
So when he was hitting his side chest like a couple of days before.
Yeah.
Okay, so who are we starting with?
Right, let's we look at some
top 4, top 5.
Okay. Oh, so there's a shot there.
Okay, so am I getting credit that I put Ron Gordon in 5th and he got 5th?
Yeah, I think so. He did look good.
So if you get him up
really quick.
Did he really come 5th? I thought he'd come.
Yeah, he came 5th.
Came 5th. Look, I saw from him, just from the outset, seeing these sort of pictures.
Yeah, nuts.
I think his upper body is outstanding. From the stage pictures, he's obviously a very tall bodybuilder. Yeah. So his legs, they're not weak, but they compared to his upper body, they're not the same.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So if he brings that up, look how tall he is compared to the others.
He's got a good half a foot on everyone else. It looks like there. Yeah. He does look good though, especially from his back. I like his rear shot. I really like the rear shot.
That's just going to be a little bit of time for him to fill that frame out, really.
Yeah.
But a lot of potential in that.
Let's go with this video.
There is next to Justin Mackey.
Yeah, Justin Mackey, just not enough muscle.
Yeah. He had fucking no oil on as well. It's like when you guys sent me the picture of him in the chat before.
Yeah.
I fucking told you he didn't have enough, oil or glaze on or anything.
Am I the only one that thinks Dorian Hayward poses like an idiot?
Oh, yeah, I hate it.
It's so uncomfortable to watch. Also, from that video, he just popped up then, Joe Mackey. Yeah. I know he placed 9th, I believe.
What a freak.
To be fair to him, he has got so much potential as he gets cramp in that video there.
He worked with Dominic Cardone.
He's got loads of potential. His back was a little soft, but from the front, he looked incredible. So there's quite a bit of potential there, I think.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at the front shots, I think that's him there.
No, there's
Go across. Skip across. Go on them again. To go on the picture, but skip across. Oh, is it not collection?
No, it's just.
Like, look at that. Like, see, that's a bit soft. But if you go back, his front shots are very good.
Yeah.
So look at the side of his arms. Jesus Christ!
Look at that. Shit me. Jesus.
Like, upper body thickness.
It's there. Yeah. Look at the arms in the front lat. I don't know if or not.
He's very raw. He's very
I don't know how to describe that.
Just freaky.
Yeah, because it's not like it doesn't really look like he's arm dominant, because you can see his lats plenty. It doesn't look like he's lat dominant, but his arms are fucking huge.
He's got a few strong body parts, but his legs need to come up to match.
Yeah.
I don't know about his back. Turn around.
It wasn't.
The back was a bit, he was holding there. He's got thick skin there.
But still, he needs more size there as well.
Yes, for sure.
So.
Even if it was just peeled out the ass, I think it would be a bit lacking.
It's a good shot for him.
Yeah. I think if he was 100% dialed in, that would look unbelievable. Especially through his midsection, because he's so long through the torso.
Is that pose there reminds me a lot of Cedric, to be honest.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I can see that.
Very shallow through the abs, but so much potential. Like Jesus.
That in better condition looks great, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
There's always a what if, but
of course.
Yeah, so if you go back, so obviously we've had Ron Gordon in 5th place.
Yeah.
If you find the top 5, and then 4th was someone who I don't think any of us had in.
Oh. Philip Clay.
Yeah, so he's a relatively old guy as well.
Yeah. I think Philip reminds me a lot of Orville Burke.
If you get, where is it? Is that right?
There?
No, the top 5.
I was going to say, I'm looking for it.
There! You're scrolling over it!
But that's just like the winner's shot. It doesn't really...
Yeah, so... But I don't think you'll struggle to find each one individually.
Zoom in.
So if you see there, like conditioning-wise, he looks bang on there. I know it's only one shot.
Yeah.
But I think he's supposedly he was quite a late starter. So he started...
Go on to his profile. I mean, that doesn't help as much. So anything on the story?
Is it just me, or does his physique remind you guys a lot of like Orville Burke with better legs?
Who is this guy? How have I missed him?
Exactly. He's come out of nowhere, really.
Out of nowhere.
45 or something like that as well.
So do you mean scroll down on his page?
Is he prepped by Dave Palumbo then?
Yeah. That's him.
Yeah, you can sort of see there that he's a bit of an older guy with
sort
of loose skin.
Yeah.
But that you can't knock him for that. Like that's
like, pretty stellar.
Test price. It's so fucking round as well.
Yeah. Even there, just him standing there.
I know he did the show last year as well.
That's why he put up the Dexter and Luke picture.
Yeah.
So fourth place for him in this show is like a pretty good result. You know?
Yeah, go him.
He's beaten some big names in that. I think the talk of the show, apart from obviously the Hunter win, was potentially the 3rd place, Dwayne Walker.
Yeah.
So if you potentially get Dwayne Walker's Instagram up, maybe.
Everyone seems to be.
It's his Instagram, isn't it? Something other than his name.
Yeah, it's
No, that's got wrong Gordon in it.
It'll be in that post, won't it?
General.
No, yeah.
Big general.
Like, this guy was potentially the upset of the show. Some people...
I don't know. The legs, for me, just, I don't know.
The legs are behind, but they're only behind because his upper body's so good.
But look at his chest split.
His upper body is incredible. If he brings... He almost looks like somewhat classic, almost.
Yeah.
But he's too good for classic, though.
It's a very pretty physique.
It
looks like he can add more, though.
From the 212?
Yeah, he's probably well over the 212 limit. He's
I
short.
think he came up from the 212.
Yeah, he did, I think.
Yeah.
He looks like he can have more. He looks like he's got more to give.
He needs to improve the lower body for sure.
I'm saying you could have definitely made a good case for him being Ian.
A lot of people did make that
prejudging.
Prejudging. I think he should have. I think he should have beaten.
Yeah, but potentially Ian came back pretty full
in
the night show, and maybe that took him over potentially.
Yeah.
Plus, when, to be fair though, him and Ian do match up. They both got freaky body parts as well.
Yeah. Like here. Oh.
Yeah.
Like he beats him there.
This is in the morning show, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's got the funny tan.
Like if we hold it there, I know we're talking about third place now, but Ian, that is an awful look.
Yeah.
To say
morning show. Like
it's not good.
But that's like amateur sort of errors, really.
Yeah. The legs look good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, they're shredded, but are they what? Are they a pro winning physique sort of legs?
No,
I don't.
This is what I meant by he's got a very weird package at this show. Like he's got condition in places where he shouldn't, and he's got condition in places where he should.
I feel like he might have had either, I don't know what went wrong, but I feel like he could have been sick or something, because it's a really funny look to have just from missing your...
Because you look at his hamstrings are in pretty much, but his glutes aren't.
Yeah. From the side they're there, but from the back, no. Yeah.
Do you think that this could have been like caused from the fact that he'd had to like start and stop prep a lot?
I think it's over dieted.
Yeah, I agree.
No, I think it's a peaking. I think it's a peaking thing. To me, like I've had a similar experience. I'm not saying this is what it is, but I think it could be a diuretic thing.
Maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say diuretics because the way his physique looks in that front shot just looks like the water's fucked.
His legs actually full. Like they look full. They don't look flat at all. But his upper body looks flat. And usually with Ian, we've always seen his legs disappear.
Yeah.
And his upper body full as a house.
Yeah. And the thing is, look at his face there, and look at
nose is not peaked.
He looks annoyed, but he also looks like this looks uncomfortable for him to hit this shot right now.
Well, we know Ian's not the best of posers anyway.
I know, but it reminds me of Phil Heath a few years ago when he couldn't really hit a front double because he had a lot of tightness. His,
Can we just appreciate the back double of Hunter as well?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like no homo, but glute development is incredible.
And the other thing as well that I noticed is, like with these two, with Ian and Hunter, like Hunter's calf development matches his other, like the upper leg development really well. Whereas I feel like it for Ian it looks a bit odd just because
Ian's gone full Dennis Wolf for this show.
Calves aren't even judged, so who cares?
Yeah.
No.
Which again I think
not even judged.
Yeah. It's just such a pretty flow for a men's open position.
How mad will it be when Hunter fills in that adductor gap from the back?
Yeah.
Lights out.
He's close to already, eh?
Yeah.
It might even just be a posing thing.
Well, he said as well in his post-show that their plan is now potentially to rebound ready for the Olympia. So they could... So, because they've got how long now? 5 months. So he's got time from now to make some improvements if he really wants to. I think, especially with with the situation. Obviously, like gyms are still opening up over there and stuff.
I don't really what a rebound would look like for him. I don't know because his food's not low anyway.
Yeah, no, it's true.
He only changed his diet like 3 weeks out because before he was nailing food. So, like, I think one thing he doesn't need to worry about is pushing it too much.
Hard. Yeah,
just stay on what he was doing.
It's just small adjustments.
I don't think Hunter could push it too hard. I know he suffers with his appetite in a way. He's always said that his biggest limitation to putting on more size on is his appetite.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's going to be an issue for him, and I think that's how he's managed to keep his body together during the time when shows were cancelled. He hasn't been able to overeat.
He hasn't had to force anything.
No.
I'll tell you one thing as well, which I am happy about. Obviously, we always hear about, back in the day when people turned pro, they were ready to cause an impact on the pro scene. And Hunter's like the only person since I've really been like following the sport that's actually come from the amateur scene and done something within like the first year or two, rather than placing like 15th and taking fucking 4 years off and coming back.
Sergio Oliveira did.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, they're both in the same boat. They both got,
And it'd be very interesting to see those two do a show against each other.
I don't think it's close.
What team was amazing.
Don't think it's close in what regards to who?
I think Hunter will win.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Sergio's good.
Sergio, like, from what we saw of him improving at the start of this year and stuff like that, on the run up to shows that got cancelled. Fuck me.
Who, like, realistically, Sergio versus Ian Valier, who wins? Sergio. Like, fairly comprehensively. So,
not the Olympia when they were both there together.
Was that when Sergio was off though? Yeah. Was it?
Ian was 12th and Sergio was like joint last.
Yeah, but he had a whole year off and we saw that improvements.
They've both made drastic improvements since then.
The problem is, look, I want to say that Sergio's Arnold, did he come 4th or 5th? 5th, wasn't it? 5th. He came 5th.
Yeah.
5th place. I want to say that could beat Hunter here, but this lighting is shit. I'd love to see Hunter under the same lights.
Yeah.
Put him in like a New York.
Yeah.
That would look quite cool, I think. The golden look.
Yeah. It's true. Sergio's about 5'11", isn't he?
Yeah, I know he's on stage, 270?
Yeah. Oh, classic. Was this the... Yeah, this is the video of Dorian.
Yes. Don't get me wrong. I like the guy's physique.
Is this going to be uncomfortable to watch?
Yes, it is. It's going to be very uncomfortable to watch.
It. I just don't understand.
Are you ready for this?
Like, it just makes him look worse.
It's uncomfortable.
It's pretty pathetic, We're taking the piss out of professional fucking athletes.
It's true. It's true.
Like Jesus Christ, you're supposed to be a professional. Like, what is going on?
Is it me, or is it just made more funny that he's like a white boy as well?
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of hate it, but love it at the same time. The bathroom is this way in the gym pose. We do like that. He's doing that one.
But he can't hold a pose though.
No.
It's very like shaky but he does that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like he's very erratic. Like he's got way too much energy on stage.
He's very thick from the back. To be fair to him, he's very thick from the back.
He's very freaky. Yeah. His glutes are in as well from the side.
His dancing was pretty fucking freaky too.
Look at
That's a good shot.
Full as a house. Yeah.
With his legs as well, because they are, slightly underdeveloped in comparison to the top half. When he hits that most muscular, it reminds me of Dennis James.
Oh, Jesus. He does look
a lot of muscle.
He does look good, but he needs his legs from the front.
Yeah. Like, look at the size of his actual leg, though. He's like 70% adductor. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's true. He's very from the rear. His legs look good.
I think it's worth mentioning as well how fucking shit. And this goes for every show I try and watch on the internet. Is the cameraman?
Yeah, I know.
Like, why?
Look at that.
Look at this.
Just a straight on angle. Just straight on, so you can compare man to man instead of keep like going from the side, zooming in on his fucking left nipple.
Yeah, they're like in the comparison rounds, and they're zooming in on individuals.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like, I want to see them against everyone else.
Yeah.
Do you think he looks like Craig Titus in the face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slightly.
Yeah.
Will you turn this uncomfortable posing off, please? I've seen it once. I don't want to see it again.
I think if his posing was better or more my taste, I would like his physique a lot more.
I don't think I've ever seen, well, in recent memory, a white guy who's that fucking round and full up top.
Yeah, his upper body's maxed out.
It's crazy.
Out. Yeah, sure.
Luke Brando.
So what?
He was never like super full through the pecs, though, was he?
Yeah.
No,
like, chest and shoulders were never like rounded full. Yeah. On stage, anyway. On stage.
Yeah,
I think this was at
triceps. Jesus.
I think this was at the night show.
The picture on the right is the night show. Yeah.
They both are.
Like that's a lot better.
Looks just for his upper body. Yeah, it looks like he's packed out more.
I still think Ian's still got one of the best side triceps in the game.
Yeah, I like it. I do like it. He's just got that. I don't like the look of his chest that much personally.
Oh, I do.
I like it.
That's not a full chest though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the type of chest that you see on like the front of a muscle magazine, like a nice cut chest. It's not like a top pro. Their chest like hangs over. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a proper boob, but with his, it's a bit more. Yeah, it's a bit more slight. Got any more of Ian? Other than the footage.
By the way, guys, I know it's a bit off topic, but the Spain show is going ahead as well. In 9 or 10 weeks.
Which will be really good.
That will be very good.
I'm just glad.
Realistically, how many shows are they going to be before the Olympia now? 4, maybe 5.
Yeah, not many. There's going to be a lot of people getting in on points. That's for sure.
Well, I think the more that the European shows can put out, the better, because states are pretty shut down. I think we'll get like 3 shows over there, maybe.
Yeah.
But
the issue is they need to sort their shit out, because at this rate, Vegas isn't going to happen for any European bodybuilders.
I mentioned this to my other mate. I wouldn't be surprised if they brought the European Olympia back this year.
Yeah, we have one in London. Can you imagine?
That'd be great. The one that Dexter won, I think it was 2015, 2016?
Yeah.
And then they got rid of it after that. I don't know why. I can see that.
Yes.
What was it you said as well, Jermaine? You wanted to touch on...
Yeah, I wanted to touch on some of the any standouts for people in other divisions.
She's on here, I think. Scroll down. There's a girl who did figure.
Yeah.
But she's not figure, she's physique. But there she is, there on the right.
Yep. We got any states?
Megan Scooby. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this girl. Yeah. Jesus, what?
Crazy.
So, but she got 3rd call-outs.
Yeah.
Like that's her pro debut, and to be fair, she looks amazing. Their condition could be a bit better though.
Yeah. But look at the hamstrings, man.
Like the quads.
Yeah,
the quads.
You can see the quad from the rear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nutty. It's a crazy look. Very, very cool.
The Tampa show has basically been the show for the pro debut by the looks of it.
Yeah.
And then if we talk about like wellness, so
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what's
the
going
reason
on
that's
there.
the reason why Dan Bastic walked off, because he has no interest in this. But
Illness, no.
no, so I was under the impression that the reason why they brought that in was because they were going to completely separate it from the bikini class.
but
However,
it didn't look that different.
in this show, the criteria, they were basically exactly the same.
Yeah.
So,
However, I think the wellness winner just looked like a washed-up bikini girl.
what, as in not in the same condition?
No, just not even in the same upper body development. She was very blocky. There was barely any shoulder.
It looked like a very blocky.
She looked like, to me,
very blocky.
Like a third place nationals sort of bikini competitor.
To me,
I don't even know where I'd find that.
Because I know when I look at I can't judge bikini. I think it's a load of bollocks.
Yeah, I agree with you.
It's bollocks. It's a bollocky class. It shouldn't exist, but it does. Now, I'm sorry to everyone who's.
We've just lost our 2% female viewers, Dan.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well done.
You've done us in there. Fuck's sake.
To say you're a bodybuilder, but you're not. You're a bikini girl. No, you're not. You're an IG girl. Right.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is I'm not attracted to that, showing off your ribs on stage. But John Dewitt's wife, Roxy.
Oh, mate, I said this before you came on. Was she in the amateur as well?
What's her Instagram? What's her Instagram?
Roxy
Flat.
Yeah.
Crazy. She looked fantastic.
Yeah. Now she won her class, and I'm attracted to that.
Yeah, it looks great.
Not a stage look, but her off season.
So go down a little bit.
Look at her stage. Look at that though.
And the picture of her.
Look at that. Sick.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah, and then look at the leg press picture on the top right. Because that's how she trains.
What class was this?
Awesome.
That is the difference between bikini and wellness.
Is she wellness?
Yeah.
That's how I agree. I agree. This is wellness for me. This is what I thought it was meant to be.
She didn't even win the overall in the amateur, did she?
She won Class B, didn't she? I don't know about the
What
overall.
a load of bollocks.
Like, it's not like just her standing there is you should be able to tell.
She's bigger than John.
She did wellness though, yeah.
Good.
So that she is what wellness is to me. So like she doesn't have a massive upper body, but her lower body is by far more dominant. You can see that.
Yep.
Like I think that is definitely what wellness is.
Yeah. This is what I think of when I think of wellness. This sort of physique.
This is what you think of when?
It develops.
This is what you think of when?
When I see a wellness physique.
When you're having a what?
A wellness. When I see a wellness physique. Okay. Make me out. Yeah, no. She looks. It's like a developed bikini upper body.
I still don't understand how women competitive, like women's competitive divisions have, gone from where they were with like Lenda Murray to now. I just don't understand what the fuck happened.
Thing is, though, even like every division, of course, has like progressed into like when a new division is introduced, the muscularity steadily increases year by year.
Yeah, the whole problem is when women's bodybuilding just got completely out of hand.
It's just you have to put like a cap on stuff like you do in classic. Yeah. You have weight caps to make sure that no one is pushing that limit.
Well, I heard John Meadows talking about he'd like to see them push the classic weight up by another 5 pounds.
Really?
Then they're just getting even closer to what they are to actual full bodybuilders.
What? Who was the winner of classic at Tampa?
Oh, some random guy. He beat out Divine Wilson. Yeah.
Rodrigo. He was Hispanic name, I think. I'm sure.
I was going to say, I think they should remove the weight cap.
No! He's a natty from the UK.
Oh, God. Let's go back.
Just go on the NPC.
Yeah. I agree with you, Dan. Putting a weight cap on things forces, like, people who shouldn't be in the classic division. It's like, to me, Cedric could compete in a so-called classic division.
Yeah.
Because just because, you know, you put weight up on something.
This is the girl who won wellness.
Yeah, I don't see it. Not being funny or anything.
The lower body's not developed enough.
Yeah.
Nothing is, you know.
Like, she's still fit, but...
What the fuck is the back pose? It's like showing off how fantastic her hair extensions are.
Aren't they meant to move their head
forward
so you can see the back? Isn't that like a thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know how it's done.
Oh, that's aerial. Yeah.
I don't really want to get into it because I don't know how it's judged.
Yeah.
But from
I don't know how you can judge it.
Let's just put it like this: whenever you see a wellness show, that's, you know, in Brazil or like South America, whatever, the standard, it's from there. It should be set as the standard from there. That's what.
Yeah, I understand. I understand what you're saying is the definition of it. I just don't know how you can judge a contest where, you know, the physique's not complete. It's the fucking opposite of being complete.
Because there was a girl, I think she placed third in wellness. I can't remember her name, but she was a lot more wellness than this girl. But they placed this girl higher. I don't know. I don't know what they're looking for. I think it'll be like.
Scroll down anyway for the classic.
Yeah. Do you know, like in classic physique though, how for classic for a while,
there he is.
Well, 1 year.
There was a whole thing in. He looks good. He does look good.
Yeah,
it's good.
The
legs are very developed.
Like that front double's really pleasing.
Yeah,
I like that. Looks good. Tidy.
I don't know. It just doesn't scream classic to me.
The side chest. No, side tricep. Sorry, I don't like that much. I think he could hit that differently and look better, like with his leg forward, maybe.
Mm.
What, as in a Dorian side tri?
Yeah, with his foot pointing more forward so you can see his leg.
All right, that's just the angle, though. I think that's just the angle, though.
Yeah.
You're talking like the when you can just see everything, like the abs, the quad.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Just showing off all the tools in the shed.
I don't know. I understand why he won for sure. But
yeah. I think he look at this back double. Look at his glutes are in.
Mm.
That's the thing. His glutes are in. His hamstrings are in. It's his lower back and just his back in general. I think just needs more. I don't know if it's
time. It's just time, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he just needs more.
What do you think, Dan?
Can he put more on? That's the question. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
I don't know his weight class, nothing. That's why I don't fucking comment. Like, I lost interest in stuff I don't have an opinion on. So I think it's bollocks. So, and I know that's the wrong opinion to have because it's obviously got its place. I don't know anything about it, so I just won't comment. I mean, classic. All I know is too many people do classic when they're not classic, and I think moving a weight class and having greater expectations of the judges to actually judge what classic is would be the way forward. And unfortunately, they put weight classes in place to almost filter out the mass monsters. Bodybuilding.
Like if you do a classic show or a class, you should be told straight away. You go up there, like, you're not classic. You should be told straight away.
Unfortunately,
so many people use it as a cop out because they can't compete in open bodybuilding, but they are not classic.
I'm all for people trying out a class as they're on their way to doing, let's say, open. Whether if you're objectively not classic, you shouldn't stick around in classic. But yeah, I think he could look. I think he could in the future stand out more.
He looks good. He looks good. It doesn't scream classic to me. That's all.
Yeah, he's just got a lot. I think he's got an imbalanced upper to lower. His legs are incredibly developed.
Yeah,
needs more in his back for me. Cool. Anything else?
As a like a sort of closing note, I'm just happy that bodybuilding's back.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
To be honest,
I'm back with a bit of a boom as well.
Yeah, it's just been incredible.
That was a good show to start with, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very happy with how this one turned out. Oh, one thing I want to put out as well. There was a men's physique guy and he I think should have won.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yep.
This guy with the ridiculously small waist.
Is it me, or have they downsized a bit?
I don't think they've downsized. I think they've just stayed the same, and we're so used to seeing them pushing the
maybe.
I mean, like, he looks the
Especially,
same.
Yeah, it's like, especially the guy who came second. You know, based off the current men's physique champion, Olympia champion.
Yeah.
You'd think the guy with the yellow trunks would win.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You know,
judging off quo, taller guy.
Yeah.
Tight, really, really small waist. He should have won, but they gave it to whatever this. I can't remember his name.
Andre Ferguson.
Yeah.
Mr. Bad Attitude.
Yeah, Mr. Bad Attitude, literally. But they gave it to him, so yeah.
Good.
You do just want to slap him, don't you?
You do, yeah.
Like that face, like.
It's not just that. It's not just his stage face. It's knowing what he's actually like when he talks. Really ticks me off.
Jermaine, this is gangster shit, man.
It's really gangster shit.
Can we bring it back to seeing how amazing Hunter was again before we close the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, go back and get the best picture of Hunter so we can close.
Let's get some inspiration.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
Like, that side shot is outstanding.
There was a really good one on Orders page. Where was it?
He's standing next to the plant.
That's really cool.
So complete. Before we do go, the one thing I was seeing when he was on stage, I'd love to see him next to Sass.
Yes.
He would make Sass look small.
I know he would make Sass look small, but I mean they've both got like no fucking weaknesses, to be fair.
Very complete.
Yeah, they both got crazy hamstring. That might be what reminds me of the two of them is the legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drop.
Very good. Very complete.
Who wins the side chest?
Huh?
Who wins the side chest?
Hard, isn't it?
Oh,
God.
Oh, I don't know, because Sass is what, like 5'7"?
Hunter might expose Sass for his like just having more size.
Yeah.
Because realistically, Hunter's doesn't have an unpleasing physique.
No.
You know what I mean?
Get a picture of Sass up, Jermaine.
Yeah, he's still got like his dad's sort of pretty look almost.
Yeah. His posing routine was good too. Right, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the stark difference. I know it's on the stage lights, but you can see the difference.
There is a better shot when he's in the locker room, if you can find that.
Yeah, the off season.
Yeah.
That's like on his rebound, where he's full of fuck.
Keep going.
Oh, look at that though.
Jeez. I know, yeah. That was when he was an amateur, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Keep going. It should be there.
Crazy.
I think he's the best guy who's not active at the minute, for sure.
Yeah, look at the hammies, man.
Yeah, but compare that shot to Hunter's side try.
Of course.
Yeah, it's true. It is true.
See if you can find that. There you go. That one there on the right.
Locker room. Yeah.
That's crazy.
He brings it round more, doesn't he? He shows a lot more of his chest in that than I think Hunter does. But I don't know. That is a difficult one.
I mean, there is like 25 pounds between them.
Yeah, that's the thing. You just don't know how it'd stack up size-wise, whether it'd be a bit of a giant killer or not.
Shit there, man.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Do you want to wrap it up there? That was fun.
Yeah. It was a rough start. What we got there?
Also, like, if with the listeners now, if they have any recommendations about what we can do, obviously we're reliant on shows going ahead. Potentially, if we could, it would depend on what access we can get to even like amateur shows potentially, if we could have comment on that. But they'd have to obviously be of a good standard. But like obviously we'll try and do all the pro shows that come up. And just if there's any feedback from the listeners if they'd like maybe some different segments in there. But yeah, that's a great shot as well.
Yeah. Maybe something like it's like, I don't know, like recent pics on anything that you guys have seen, like across social media or on anyone's
bodybuilding news coverage, anything like that, anything that's kicking off, let us know.
I've never noticed his pec indent.
Yeah, it's really not that bad, is it?
No, it's not. But I've never noticed it ever.
Yeah,
because it's all vascular, isn't it?
He had a ton of work done on it. So
that must be he must have had a great surgeon on that.
Yeah, had a ton of work done. A lot of physio and stuff afterwards as well.
Have you ever noticed Phil Heath? He's got one on both sides.
Yeah.
Never had tears, I don't think. But
no, they're just like micro tears, aren't they?
Yeah. But no, I've really enjoyed this anyway. So
yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for watching and listening. And yeah, give us an update on what's happening out there, and we'll cover it. And it'll be fun in between shows and such. Any leaving notes, anyone?
Well, at least you can do an outro.
Oh, thanks. We balance each other out. Joe can't do one for sure. That's how it works.
I was going to end on men's physique is a lad's holiday taken seriously.
No comment. No.
I might put that quote on my story and see the riled up bikini boys, what they think about that.
Do it. I've been trying to get people to unfollow me, but they keep following me. It's really
all right, guys.
They do the follow-unfollow tactic.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that, Dan.
Thanks for joining us on episode 1 of Stage Talk. We'll be back next time. We'll be more prepared with a better quality production, and we'll see you then. So.